I would like to introduce Ms. Sonia Pelia. She is the president of MAITRI, to whom this section of the evening is dedicated. Sonia, could you please come on stage and tell us something about the wonderful work that MAITRI is doing in spreading awareness about domestic abuse, as well as providing a voice for the victims of domestic abuse. Wonderful work, Sonia. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Anupama. I don't know how to even start after the performance Shovana ji has given. I know everything about Shovana ji is written on her Wikipedia, but the joy of seeing you perform, I don't know about the audience, but I felt like you and I were alone in this universe, and I was watching this joyful, joyful experience. Thank you so much. Thank you. We are so honored at MAITRI tonight that they have dedicated this segment, and what a powerful piece. I won't dwell on the challenges. I will just tell you a little bit about the agency. But I wanted to thank both Shovana ji and also Anupama for choosing us, because there are many, many organizations in the Bay Area that do very good work. And tonight, I'm really pleased and honored to be here talking to you about our organization, which is short of celebrating a quarter century of work for the South Asian community here in the Bay Area, working with survivors of domestic violence, cultural alienation, trafficking, and elder abuse. When we started almost 25 years ago in February, we never imagined the juggernaut that we would be today. In 24 years of service to the community, our helpline has answered over 35,000 phone calls. We have empowered over 3,000 survivors and their families facing domestic violence, elder abuse, and cultural alienation. We have also run a transitional home for over 15 years at full capacity here in the Bay Area itself. Full advocacy and outreach programs. We also have an intense advocacy, political advocacy with the US government and the state governments for immigrant rights. And one of the key programs, and a joy and a pleasure for us, has been this last year, the introduction of a new program called the MAITRI Boutique. This program, this boutique is the first of its kind in Northern California. And it has a very unique business model. It sells South Asian party clothes for men, women, and children. And the sari I'm wearing today is from the boutique, purchased from the boutique. And all the stock that we have is donated by the community at large. And why did we start this program? It seems a little weird to have an agency like MAITRI start a program like this. One is that it provides us a safe and a public space for interacting with the community. Since we started last year, we have done multiple art shows and trunk shows hosted by local artists. We have a safe space where people can come and engage with us, which we did not have before. The other thing has been amazing outreach into the community itself. In the last year, we've had over 3,000 people, 99% of whom are South Asians, walk into the store. And 70% of them have learned about our programs after they have come into our boutique. And last of all, the boutique funds and supports economic empowerment programs for our clients. I won't take too much of time, and before I wrap up, I just want to tell you that what Shovana ji presented today and what Anupama has talked about, as a South Asian community, we have a collective and individual responsibility to every member in our community. When we have people who are not successful, who are troubled, who are suffering, our community can only be viewed as successful as the least successful member. I think there is a myth of the model minority, and a lot of us buy into it. But a community is only as strong as all of us make it. So we all have this collective responsibility to help survivors of domestic violence and the other issues I've mentioned to you. So what can you do as an individual? You can change the world. You can join with us, because remember, great oaks are born from small little acorns. And when 24 years ago, a group of women joined and made a helpline on a kitchen table, they felt a collective and individual responsibility to the community. And today we are this huge juggernaut of change. So I encourage all of you to, on your individual level, to get educated. Tonight you're here, you watch this amazing inspirational piece. Get educated about gender rights, about elder abuse, the challenges that our community faces here and back in the home countries. Speak up about abuses. Speak up that when you feel a passion about something. And finally, support people who are on their way to empowerment and hope and survival. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's wonderful the kind of work you all are doing and engaged in. Much needed in today's world, because this is a problem which is rather universal in all parts of the globe, irrespective of whatever. Going further. Kuch to music. Mic off है. जब तक ये नहीं मिलता है तो I would like to ask the audience, if I go further on this theme, would you like me to do a piece, it's either or both, a piece on Draupadi Chir Haran or Yashodhara, the wife, the story of the wife of Lord Buddha? Which one? Both. दोनों? हाँ, सच्ची, सचमुच. Okay, चलिए. तो कौन सा पहले करूँ? द्रौपदी. Okay.